Welcome to your spread. This is health, love, career, and health, love, money, and career. All right, so this is for Taurus. Let me get settled in here. Welcome. Okay, having a hard time here. So there's something that you're trying to organize that you can't, that for whatever reason you can't, okay? It's sort of a hot mess. So just take a step back. I am a seer, I'm claircognizant, clairvoyant, okay, and I'm psychic. So different deal with me. It's not just a read, okay? It's whatever it is that I see. So welcome. This is for Taurus. I've included health because I have had some of my clients that have been going through major health challenges, and nobody addresses health, and so I think it's important. I think maybe in health somebody told you something and you think that it's like devastating, but I think that there might be something else to it, okay? And I think that you're gonna overcome it. And I think that the diagnosis or the results or something like that are gonna be a little bit off, okay? So, so be mindful, and maybe you need a second opinion, or maybe you need more tests, okay? And I think that that'll help tremendously. Somebody's hungry, so maybe in terms of like having to, you know, maybe you're taking care of your health through eating better, like maybe more white meats, or going completely vegan or vegetarian. Also, I think you've cut out a lot of like salts and sugars, okay? I think you're also exercising and being more disciplined with that, all right? So here we go, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the ability to make a decision. This is also maybe communication that hasn't been coming in, or unclear communication, or clearing up of communication that was sort of like back and forth, okay? So we'll see how that goes. I think you're no longer waiting in terms of whatever it is that having to do with health. I think you don't feel stable enough. I think there's been some major medical bills, okay, that have drained your finances. And I think that they've already given you some information. But I do think that that maybe you should get a second opinion, okay? I think that this has you very worried, and I think that the finances and the lack of stability, it really has you worried. I think you've had a lot of like nightmares and anxiety, so this is a lot of mental issues, maybe some sort of depression, some sort of major anxiety. So, you know, really going and speaking to possibly a counselor. I hear sort of medication in terms of depression and stuff like that if it's not manageable, but most definitely go see a doctor for this, okay? I think that because of your health issues, you've lost some money, and then maybe the inability to maybe go to work, so that has you tremendously, you know, worried, okay? I do think that you've been bedridden for some time, or a bit, maybe after some surgery. I'm sort of sensing there might be some, maybe like back surgery that's an issue. Also, maybe like ailments, like you were not feeling well, something having to do with bones, or, yeah, like pain that you're sensing at night when you lay down, okay? Like in your waist area is what I'm sensing, also possibly with your knees and your feetsies. So that's what I see in health. I do think that there's some communication coming in, and I think that there will be some resolution, and I think that you'll be able to pay everything off and sort of make up whatever was lost because of your illness in terms of monetary, because it's coming out here in health because you're probably worried. And so this is love, okay? I think that you've surrendered. There was some karma that played out, and I don't think that there's going to be a reconciliation. And I think that that's your victory, okay? Absolutely. I think somebody went ghost on you. I think that before you didn't have, like, you didn't understand a lot of stuff, but I think that you will be, you know, understanding tremendously once you release and you let this go, and you understand that there isn't a reconciliation, or you've been understanding that a reconciliation is not possible, and that it's important for you to let go. This is also lack of boundaries that possibly you had, that maybe you should most definitely have. This is also your love. Possibly could have, somebody might have ghosted you, okay? But you will have victory over this. I feel like there's been a lot of anxiety about this. Know that, you know, this relationship doesn't seem like it was stable, and you were wanting some sort of commitment or engagement, and you're realizing that, you know, that maybe it's not coming, and whatever was said or agreed upon, it didn't pan out for whatever reason, okay? So money, let's do money. So it seems like there was some legal issues or something that was not just, possibly dealing with some sort of legality issues or law enforcement, or possibly contracts that didn't pan out, having to do with some sort of partnership, okay? But I do feel that you've been working on this, and there is going to be some sort of collaboration, even though, you know, maybe it's not coming through and the communication isn't coming through, but you are working through this, and you will be victorious, and there's going to be great money or opportunity, or a huge, like, contract. I sort of feel it has to do with, like, also construction. So like a huge bid that might be coming into you. This could also be like monies that are owed to you from the past, and so that will be trickling in as well. And then your career, it might be like you're going back to something. Possibly you left something that wasn't passionate, but you might be going back to it, okay? Because the money is there. They might be calling you back, or this might be an application that you put in, or some sort of endeavor that maybe didn't pan out, that maybe needed more funding or more collaboration or more time, energy, or effort that you needed to put into that, okay? And I think that you've had a lot of, you know, inner conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of strife, and I think that that's coming to an end, all right? Or you're leaving this type of group behind that doesn't serve you at all, all right? So yeah, I think that you're not going to be going back and forth anymore, and there's going to be huge options. So thank you so much for joining me, and if you're subscribed, thank you for helping me reach my 600 goal. And for those of you who are not subscribed, I would love for you to help me grow my channel, you know, by subscribing. Namaste, love and light.